Greetings and salutations. This is Drew who draws stuff, and I decided to do a challenge that's been going around the internets for a while now, and I don't know, I've never done one, so I'm like, I'm going to do one. I'm going to participate. I'm going to put this out there and just see what happens. Besides, I love drawing fan art, and what the heck. Usually I draw stuff that isn't any of these characters. So this is a good way to, if you're kind of getting tired of your style or what you draw, this is a good little thing to do to kind of crack your eye, make you draw stuff outside of your box, outside of your norm, kind of push you to do other things and ultimately grow. And that's what we all as artists should be doing constantly, is growing, developing. So I made a Facebook post and had a lot of my friends who are awesome, by the way, and they gave me a lot of ideas, and I could only pick 6. I may do another one just so I can do everybody else's suggestions. But these are the 6 I chose, and I chose them for particular reasons. I had to do Crash Bandicoot and the Baby Yoda, the child, because of the people who suggested them. I'm pretty much, because it's them, I had to do it. So, and a really good friend of mine suggested Doctor Who. My favorite Doctor is Tom Baker. Yes, I am that old. I remember watching them as a kid, and I remember that show terrifying me, but I also remember not being able to look away. So Tom Baker it is for Doctor Who. And an old schoolmate of mine who I think the world of, suggested Sloth. So of course I had to do Sloth from the Goonies, and Dread Pirate Roberts, aka Wesley. From one of the greatest pieces of cinema ever made. That movie has everything, and it's one of the most perfect movies ever. So I had to do it. I wanted to do him in his mask form because the mask is cool, and it's kind of pertinent to what's going on. He did say that he thought that everybody would be wearing them in the future, and look what we're doing. Anyway, and then there's that character in the upper right corner there, Mr. Alf. A lot of you may or may not know who Alf is. Alf is a character from the 80s, and Alf is hard to draw. It was Alf holding or drinking a beer. And so as you can see, I had a little bit of problem with that one. I finally just decided to do him from the side, just kind of holding the can. That's really just the best I could do with Alf. Alf is hard to draw, or it's just hard to capture the essence. So I had a real problem with him. But again, this is kind of an example of why to do something like this. This is also something really awesome to do if you are in if you're going through an artist block. It happens. I know it's all in our minds, but if you're going through a block, just kind of do what I did. Just kind of ask say, hey, give me a character to draw, or give me a few characters to draw, and you can kind of just push yourself to draw things outside of your norm, and you'd be amazed at what that does. So anyway, this is it. This is my 6th fan art challenge. I will be posting this on my Facebook artist page, on my Instagram, and all that good stuff. So if you like this, if it's good, if it's cool, send me more suggestions. Or if you want to see something else, let me know. If you like this video, this is kind of my first attempt at a video like this, so pardon the crudeness of it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell thingy, the ringy dingy dingy, to get notifications. I do try to post when I can. Sometimes I can post a video here and there. Sometimes I may go a while because I've got quite a few projects going on. But I wanted to get this out there, and I wanted to kind of make a presentation out of this just to kind of test the waters. Because all the kids are doing the YouTube artist thing, and I figured I'll throw my name in the hat and see what happens. So with that, I'll leave you to watch the rest of the coloring of this this piece. I did all this in Procreate on my iPad Pro. I used to do art, traditional, quote unquote, paper and pen and pencils, erasers, inks, and all that stuff. And I do miss it, but ever since going digital, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hard to go back. But every once in a while, it's still good to do traditional art. But anyway, that being said, I will leave you to see the end result of the picture at the end of this video, and thank you so much for stopping by.